Hello, hi, this is George of Dream Shadow, and in this video we'll talk about the economic indicators in the Philippines. The last time we tracked this was in August, and the third quarter just went kaput. The third quarter just finished, and today we're going to review the indicators as it is presented now. And today is October 4, Sunday. Alright, so this is just in time for the end of the quarter. Currency, look at currency now at 48.48. Alright, so look at the currency. So this is the currency against the, the, the US dollars. So it used to be at around 52 pesos per dollar, and now it's at 48.48. What does this mean? The peso is gaining ground. We are getting stronger against the dollar. So this is a plus minus. On the plus side, of course, we can import goods at a lesser price because of our currency exchange. We can get products from other countries in a better price. We can pay our debt, from other countries at a lesser price. Our interest rates would be paid lesser, right? But on the other hand, if you're an exporter, you don't like this. If you're an OFW, you don't like this because it's at 48.48, and we are approaching Christmas time. So it used to be, for example, if you are able to give $1,000 in August of 2019, and that's 52,000 pesos, now it's only 48,000 pesos. So that's how you put it, right? Yes. Okay, so we put that there. Okay, for the stock market, this is how it goes. We are now at 5,999. The psychological level of 6,000 has not been breached. It was breached in August, but then for the remainder part of September, we are below 6,000. That is the resistance level at this point, I guess, and then the next one will be at about 6,100 and then 6,300 before we return to the 6,500 level in June. Remember, prior to the COVID-19 lockdown, we were already at 7,000. We were already testing 7,000. The high was achieved last November of 2019 at 8,219, and it has been downhill since then. Yeah. But as I said in my previous video, we can see already a minor bullish run. It can't be a minor bullish run, right? But we can see some activities going there, right? It is now trying to breach past the 6,000 level. That's a psychological level, as I said, and when you go past that, it will go marching up. Remember, there's a Santa Claus rally, so yeah, if you don't know what that means, better search for that. Government bond, 10 years. Okay, what is a Santa Claus rally? Now I explain it. Santa Claus rally is the tendency of stocks to go up during Christmas time. All right, there I said it. Government bonds 10 years is at 2.82. This is a 10-year percent, 2.82, and it used to be as high as 5.5 in March of 2020. What does that mean? It means that the government is bent on paying lower interest than before. So that means we are awash with cash. So this is the analysis of the bond rates. 10-year bonds is stronger than before. So when this is lower, then usually the stock market is higher. Okay? Let me go back to the stronger peso. What does that mean? It means that we have a lot of dollar reserves, right? So it's just demand and supply. GDP growth rate. Now, the last was in June, so we don't have yet the data. So yeah, it's pointless to talk about that. So GDP rate, the last was in June. Yes, negative 15. Annual growth rate, negative 16. That was still in June. Unemployment rate. Let's see. We have the numbers in September. So the numbers in September. No, it's not yet, right? So this is just, what is this? Yeah. July, August, September. So September is at 10%. So I think that's okay, right? I mean, it used to be as high as 17. Sorry about that. Column. Yes, it used to be as high as 17. Now it's only at 10. So we've increased 7%, plus 7%, and that's a mighty big jump, especially in a labor force such as that. So jump to 10% in the September quarter from 5.4 to say, of course, it's 5.4% last year, but there's no coronavirus during that time. The number of unemployed persons surged by 2,000 to 4.57 million. The unemployed dropped by 1,000. It's just a small number, right? To 41 million. Meanwhile, the labor force participation rate is 61.9 from 62% the prior year. So yes, the among the employed person services sector is 48%, but agriculture sector 32.5, industry is 19.5. It's not yet there, but I think we're getting somewhere. Yes, inflation rate 2.4% in August. I think we discussed this already. There's no data yet for September. Yes, so it's okay. As we said last September, as last August, 2.7, 2.4. This is pretty much average, and what it means is just we're not experiencing surges. That's what we don't like. It's okay even if it remained high. Of course, it's okay even if it remained high. Only if it doesn't have that variability, because in business variability is not something that we like, right? We want to be able to project things even if it is high, as long as we know how to project, how to forecast, then that's okay, right? Interest rate 2.25% in October, so it's still low, right? The Philippine Central Bank, the benchmark interest, I think they're going to keep this low, because if not, then there will be chaos in the stock market and in the market as a whole. So anyway, they don't need higher interest rate. That's why the treasury bonds is also the treasury bonds also has a low yield. It only points out to having liquidity, or meaning the government has a lot of cash. Interest rate, amazingly, even though balance of trade negative 100, negative, but this is July. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we already discussed that. June of 2020, current account, no, nothing yet. Okay, so we have the business confidence in September. Nothing new there, negative 5.3. But it used to be high, right? A negative 5.3 points in the third quarter from 22 points in the first quarter. So it used to be 22 points, all right? Now it's negative. So what does this mean? The business is not confident. That's the simplest way of putting it, all right? So it's not that good, because the business is what drives the economy. Look at the consumer confidence in September 2020. Again, nothing special about this. I mean, it's to be expected because of the things that are happening. Consumer confidence index on the level turned pessimistic for the third quarter. So overall confidence index declined to a record low. This is a record low since the series began in 2007. It has never been this low. Okay, negative 54.5. It was conducted during the period of July 1 to 14, when the country is still struggling to combat. Well, we're still struggling to combat the pandemic, but I think it will get better next month. So this does not reflect the quarter that we are in right now. So yeah. Government debt to GDP. Oh yeah, we already explained this, and besides this, yes. Corporate tax rate, December 2020 is 30%. Nothing new there. Personal income tax. Coronavirus cases, it's been all over the news. We know this. The deaths, 5,616. We are in the top 20 of the world. Yeah. So that's pretty much says it all, right? Let's look at individual. Maybe we missed something. GDP per capita, not really something new. Labor, unemployed persons, wages in manufacturing June. Yes, employment rate 90%. Employment rate is 90%. So yeah, because of unemployment extent. So this is optimistic in a way. August data for inflation is 3.1%. Producer prices 130 points. CPI of housing, food inflation is 1.8%. Yeah, we don't want this to be high, right? How about trade? Balance of trade monthly, still July, so yeah, we already discussed that. Government debt to GDP 41. Yeah, we discussed this already. Business, yes. IP addresses 2017. Total vehicle sales. Okay. Manufacturing PMI. Okay. No report yet on capacity utilization industrial production, which is really something that we need to get, right? Okay, so this is the Philippine manufacturing PMI. Jumped 50% from 47. This is good news. 3%. That's yes. This only means that a lot of our manufacturing sector industries are already opening up, which is a good thing. Yes. There's another one. Okay, so this is especially close to us in the automotive sector. Vehicle sales 5454 from 6157. So this is August. 6157 is July. Well, it slipped a bit, about 16%, but it's certainly higher than April and May and June. So yeah, so we expect this to go up. I hope we're not wishing against all all wishes. Consumer confidence, we discussed that. Personal savings, August. Personal savings, I think it's still high. See, still increasing. I think Filipinos are still really resilient when it comes to this. So about health, we've discussed already. It's all about coronavirus. Gasoline prices. This is a USD per liter. Yeah, so we are still within the range of July. So it went up in August to $1.01. Now it's at 0.97. I think there will be an adjustment again this month because of the growing demand for gasoline. Alright, so that's it for economic indicators. Some are good news and some still remain to be doubtful or skeptic with the economy. So it's really tied up with the coronavirus pandemic and how we are trying to proceed opening the economy little by little, slowly but surely, in order to spur up the activities that suddenly stopped in these past few months. Alright, so let's hope for the best. And this has been George of Dream Shadow. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so that whenever we come up with new videos, you are appraised, you are informed. Alright. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye.